Hello, my name is Harry Schultz with Waypoint Technology Group, and in this video tutorial we'll be learning how to enter Prism information into the Trimble Access field software. Some of the relevant hardware and software included in this video tutorial are the TSC3 tablet, slate, or CU data collectors, a Trimble S-Series total station, and a passive or active prism. Some of the things we'll be covering in this tutorial include setting the target details for your prism, saving up to 5 different target details in the field collection software, and switching the instrument into direct reflectorless mode. Let's take a look at the Trimble Access field software. From the home menu here from Trimble Access, we're going to go to General Survey. Along the right hand side of the screen, if you see an instrument icon, we know that we are connected to the S-Series total station. To change your prism options, we're going to come down to the icon below the instrument icon, which is your prism icon. Depending on where you click on this box here, different things will happen. If I click on the prism constant here that says 10 millimeters, I'm presented with target information, this dialog box where I can enter different types of target information, prism type, and target ID for this particular prism. Instead, if I click over here and click again on the target name instead of the prism constant, it simply activates that target as the current target of choice. So those are some of the differences in this icon driven software here. It just depends on whether you're clicking on the prism constant or the target name itself. So let's take another look at the target detail dialog box by clicking on the prism constant here. In this dialog box we can enter the target height information, and if you use this radio button along the right hand side here, we can also enter where that height is measured to, whether it's a true height or measured to the bottom notch of a particular prism. Below that we have the prism type. Here is a list of Trimble provided prisms. You'll notice that when I select a particular prism, since it is recognized by Trimble as a particular model, it knows the prism constant. If we come down here and select a custom prism, now we'll have to enter our own prism constant. So perhaps we have a negative 30 millimeter prism constant. Millimeter is the units of default here, so I don't need to type those in, just the numerical value of the prism constant itself. Now there is a maximum of 5 allowable targets to be entered at any given time. If I'm going to delete targets, I'll just go into a target here and select delete using the soft key at the bottom of the screen here. Now I'm back to my target 1. When I come over here and click on the icons again, you see I only have one target and then the option to put the instrument into direct reflectorless mode. So to add targets, I'm going to go through the same procedure. I'll go into the target detail dialog box here, select add. You can see I have a second target now. I can keep hitting add to add additional targets. So we could have different target types for up to 5 different prisms. Now to set the instrument into a direct reflectorless mode, again I'm going to select on the prism here and just select target DR for direct reflectorless. Now you see the icon changes from a prism icon to a laser icon, which tells me that the instrument is in direct reflectorless mode. That concludes the video tutorial today. I thank you very much for joining me.